Good morning and welcome to the Be the Light meditation. I am Jan Jorgensen here in Olympia, Washington. I've just come off a week retreat and I wanted to share with you the takeaway. It is crucial, it is eminently important for us to make a stop sometimes in our regular life. We have all the prompts to do and think and react when we are in our same environment. And I know people thought, well, Jan has this nice house. Why does she have to go to another place? We need to go to a place where when we open our eyes, there is nothing familiar with anchors that will tie us into our to-do list or memories. So I went to the Ananda Retreat Center in California, and I'd had experience there leading tours there actually, and for women in their beautiful Gaia house, and I knew that the vibration was peaceful. Well, it's a meditation center, and I knew that there would be a garden there. So I signed up, and it took actually 2 days of driving to get there. It was kind of wild, but I knew I should go there. So when I arrived, I went into this tiny room, and it felt so familiar to be in a tiny room with nothing calling, nothing saying, Jan, because no one knows me there. I have no rooms to clean. I have a box of simple food and know that I can order meals that are mindfully prepared with vitality. Europeans are very good at understanding retreat and vacation, but Americans, we have trouble feeling like we can justify getting away from our beautiful homes. We have so much and we have wonderful friends we want to hang out with. But these are unprecedented times. And you have never been in the process of going from a normal human functioning being, normal in the, sense, third dimensional sense, and also accessing and finding and holding higher vibrations and having we need again to stop. So at this beautiful retreat, of course, it's hard to stop. It takes about 3 days. And about the third day of nothingness, and it's imposed because there's nothing. I created the environment to assist me, but my part was to not think, just to let go and allow my body to feel the state of non-reaction and of complete peace, that everything is fine. And when is the last time that you have had that feeling? So I tell people, maybe there's a space in your house, your van, your property, and you owe it to yourself. It is actually a responsibility to spend regular, consistent time doing nothing. In the meditations before I've mentioned, I say, well, the Buddhists and other transcendental meditation was so much about going to nothing, and I feel when we go to that state of nothingness, that's when we can make an intention and have something really happen. But we have to differentiate and choose. It's not always time to have a spiritual experience. It's not always the right time to be thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking of, could I do more, and I need this healing. So I am praising the benefits today of retreating from the external prompts in our life, which means changing your environment and going somewhere new, but also a retreat from your own tyrannical mind. You're being prepared to go out into the world in any state of disarray or chaos where you can actually hold and embrace this state of grace, of such an awakeness that the moment you start feeling untethered or ungrounded, you take a breath and you use a tool. So all of this comes about and is made possible by ever increasing ability to have stillness. We do these meditations for about 30 minutes every week, and they are a retreat. They are a retreat from our own busyness in our mind, but sometimes we need more. So I recommend a 4-day retreat or longer. A week is perfect, but 3 days is how long it takes for all of the neurological, muscular, everything in your physical body needs 3 days to unwind. Likewise, if I do a attunement with somebody vibrationally, I call it a healing session, and I do the singing and movement in their body, they feel so light and so free and deliciously healthy and attuned with their higher self for 3 days. Why? Because it takes 3 days for the mind and the external prompts of your world and for you to get back into your story and your to-do list. Okay? So let's imagine in this meditation, we're going to drop in now, we are going to do compact 3 days worth of letting go. We can morph time. Of course, we're going to make the intention. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. We ask and intend to set a sacred space. We place a beautiful geometric colon of balance over our entire body. Only energies of the highest light may be in this space now. We remove everybody else's energy from our own energy field. We are beginning to feel lighter already. We are beginning to feel centered and grounded in our physical body, in our base chakra, our second chakra, our third chakra. As we ask and intend and allow for our energy centers to come to a harmonious balance. In this next few minutes together, we make an intention that our body have the potential to relax as if we were spending a 3-day unwinding retreat up in the woods in a yurt. We're simply bending time and space and dropping into a sense of complete nothingness now. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. You are remembering that you are constantly writing your script of your identity and how you feel about certain things and how you react, and you are noticing that you can make a split-second decision with every thought to entertain it, embody it, or laugh at it and say, I am done being a prisoner of my old thoughts that keep me feeling tense and separate from all that is. Take a nice deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. Feel the energy around your stomach, your will, your third chakra, all that creative energy that has been just stuck there while you are being an automaton reacting to the world and your own thoughts. And begin to let this energy stir. Begin to let it glow with the warmth of new light, of melting off all the self-imposed limitations and coldness of the world and confusion. It's almost as if you have an entire star system and it is beginning to circulate and move in old energy of limitation. And your new imagination, this new sense of creative imaginary flow, is beginning to awaken within this nothingness. Within this nothingness, this energy can begin to fill your entire body. This energy holds hope. It holds an extreme sense of trusting yourself, loving every moment, embracing the unknown. It has no grasping energies that the old thoughts would bring. And in fact, this new vibration, it's like a galaxy of star-like energy, swirling of nebulas of light. It's as if the entire universal and galactic systems are within you. All possibilities, so beautiful, with nothing stuck. There is space between everything. All of these particles that are warming and expanding and glowing are moving and continue to move. But this energy feels gentle. It feels very grounding. And it has a name. And the name is 0 point. You are attached to nothing. You are enjoying the deep, profound relaxation and letting go of nothingness. And in this nothingness, you know there will be doing and thinking times in the future. But right now is the time for nothing. You are diving so deep into nothing, and you realize that you are trusting yourself, that you're not going to miss anything. There's nothing that needs to be done. In fact, this nothingness is the thing to be done. The nothingness is the priority. Congratulate yourself. Joyfully know that you have made the proper career choice in this moment, which is doing absolutely nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. And let the next moment be nothing. And let the next moment be nothing. And as you are doing nothing, you are becoming everything. You are becoming free. Feel these 0 points. The 0 point of your heart connecting to all other 0 points. All can come to you when you are in a state of being attached to nothing. This nothingness is freedom. As you take your next deep breath, notice how all the weight has come off your shoulders. How your lungs can take a very deep breath in through the nose and out through your mouth. And there's still nothing to think about, nothing to do, nothing to worry about. And you have complete permission. In fact, you have an assignment, a mandate by your higher spiritual self, by the guides, by God, by whoever, to do nothing. It is the answer. The something to do or to think that rises out of nothingness is correct. It is the only way to find the correct guidance, is to dwell and live in nothingness, where everything is possible and correctly attuned to the next movement. Now this energy is swirled like an entire universe, and it's going into your arms, it's going down into your legs, into your toes, and the warmth and familiarity of this energy feels very much like home. You are at home in your physical body. You are at home in your oneness, and to think that all it took was going to nothingness, blank slate, but still holding your anchor in this time and space with your consciousness. Let's just dwell in this nothingness as you notice your sensations. Feel your breathing. Feel the temperature around you. And feel that everything is well and fine and working. And that nothingness is home base. It's like hitting the home run. You've gone through the whole life experience and finally decided to be at one with all that is by choosing nothingness. Oh, you're probably noticing even new levels of letting go. Maybe your stomach muscles are just letting go and your diaphragm is dropping. And you're breathing even deeper. And your brain waves are coming into a beautiful balance. And from here of nothingness, from this beautiful space you're at, we still want you to do nothing. Let's call in our higher spiritual guides, angels, divine beings, spiritual whatevers, you all have your favorite, and let them just come and sit with you in your nothingness. No talking, no communication. Feel the resonance and the correct relationship that you have with these divine beings, because your nothingness allows you to be who you really are at your core, which is a divine being. Feel and hold this, and now feel this remembrance that you are a divine being, a chip off the old block of source. And you are sitting with your colleagues and your counterparts who are also residing in nothingness in various forms that hold the consciousness of these divine beings. Many names throughout history, the different beings, Buddha, Christ, Mary Magdalene, Kuan Yin, on and on. And notice how these beings are referring to you, again, as a counterpart of a physical holding 0 point within this physical body. And they are telling you that it is perfect to let go of your old story in connection to all that is, and that nothingness is the ticket to remembering and being your divine self. It's not through effort, it's not through doing. It's the ultimate conscious act of letting go and allowing Source to flow through you. So imagine that your crown chakra is opening without effort. And in this nothingness, you are connected to the 0 points of all that is, but you are also now allowing the glow and vibrational rains of heaven to come down within you to shift any energies, any old resistances, any old heart densities, anything within your emotional field that just needs a little smoothing and ironing out. And remember, there's nothing for you to do. Just allow it. Let this flow come down through you. Oh, it's so delicious, invigorating and vitalizing, and it's nothing. You didn't have to go to a spa or drive 2 days to a retreat. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. Oh boy, it feels wonderful. It's an internal and external massage. Delicious. Just enjoy it. Things are unwinding. They're spiraling. That's how things are in nature. They get really tight and then they kind of open up. So if you came today's meditation, you're ready for things to let the spring, let that little spring spring. It's sprung. Let it unwind. Let any remaining tension in your body unwind. Don't worry about making the intention. It knows what to do. And coming back to this sense of 0 point, nothingness. So all of this beautiful unwinding is happening without any effort. You're simply asking for it and allowing it to happen. And you are feeling the sense that everything in your body is falling into perfect arrangement, perfect structure to hold nothingness. So as we come to the close of this meditation, I'd like you to deeply acknowledge the feeling sensory state that you're in right now. And just know that you can find this feeling during the day. Because you're making a beautiful sensory marker of how this feels. Nothingness. You're giving it a name. So later today or tonight or tomorrow, you tell your body, I'd like to go to the nothingness state now. And you stay in that state. And then something comes your way which is not vibrationally attuned. You take a breath and you say, I ask and intend to stay in the calm, attuned, nothingness state now. And you'll see how your life will change. So take a nice last deep breath and hold this energy field in. And how we do that is by putting a beautiful golden resilient egg around our entire system that will protect us and hold us for how long? To test 3 days. Okay, so we are now finishing the meditation part of the Be the Light meditation process that we do every Wednesday morning at 9 a.m. all the time, free, 9 a.m. Pacific time, and you can find out the link and more about it at the website Sound and Healing Arts, Sound and Light Healing Arts.com. Thank you.